Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another haul for you. I know I've been doing a lot of hauls recently. I've just, I don't know, I've been buying a lot of makeup. I feel very inspired lately. Now that I'm in my new pad, I don't know why I've just called it that. I've never called it that in my life. Now that I'm in my new home and a new filming setup, I just feel like a lot more experimental with makeup and such now, so I've been buying a lot more stuff. I'm also going to have a massive clear out, so we'll see what I get rid of and what I don't. So I've just been buying a lot more things and I thought I would share with you today. Today is going to be a MAC and Sephora haul. Yes, MAC and Sephora haul, and I'm going to show you guys what I've got. To start off with, I got a Kat Von D palette. I don't actually have any of her eyeshadow palettes, I don't think. I have the Shade and Light contour and highlight palette, but this is the first eyeshadow palette I have of hers. It's called the Viva Vida Loca, and it's just massive, and there's like a colour wheel there, and then you open it and all the colours are here. So you've got like your nudie shades in the middle, and then it goes to colourful shades on the outside. I think this is a perfect palette for the fact that it can cater to your nudes and your colours. So if you're starting on makeup and you want to splurge on an expensive eyeshadow palette, but you don't want to buy a few, like you don't want to buy a natural one and a colour one, I would suggest getting this one because obviously it caters for both. Next up, I have a brush from Marc Jacobs. This is the bronze brush. You guys know that I have his the Face 2 brush and I'm obsessed with it. So I thought I would try another one, and this one is obviously the bronze brush. It's a massive brush, very soft and very bouncy, perfect to obviously bronze with. I feel like this would be good for face powder as well, because you guys know I don't like being matte, and I feel like if you use like a really fluffy brush to use your face powder, it won't go on so cakey, and it'd just be really nice. So it would be nice with like loose powders as well, but I got him, little cutie. Next I picked two Burberry foundations. One is in the shade Warm Nude and the other one is in the shade Rosy Nude. I will be keeping Warm Nude and I won't be using Rosy Nude because it's just not my colour at all. Next up, I picked up the Too Faced Born This Way foundation because everyone and their mum has been raving about this. I got it in the shade Sand. I know you can get it from Boots in England, but they didn't have my shade, and while I was doing a Sephora shop they had it, so I thought I'd pick him up. I'm really excited to use him, to be fair. I'm just very apprehensive because I know a lot of people have said it's really amazing, and I don't like to look at it too much when people say things are amazing because it just gets your hopes up and you think it's going to be great, and it sometimes isn't. But I will be using this in a video, I am sure, so I will let you guys know how I feel. And then I picked up a bunch of the Lily Lashes. These aren't actually from Sephora, these are like my separate order from Lily Lashes. I got a few different ones. I got the style Cans, and they just look like so. I think these are going to be my favourites. Then I picked up the Mykonos, which is ones that everyone raves about here on YouTube. I did get 2 packs of those because everyone says they're amazing. I wish I got 2 packs of cans instead because I feel like that's more my style, but you know, you live and you learn. Then I got the style Doa, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably saying it completely wrong, I do apologise. And then I got other ones that look like this, and these are, I don't even know what the style these are. Glitchy Glam maybe? I don't know, they just look like so. And then I picked up these little babies. Oh, they're so cute. These are the Micro Mini Beauty Blenders. I got these because everyone uses them for their highlights and everything, so I got these to try out because I do like beauty blenders, and I'm very apprehensive to see what the mini ones are like as well. Then I picked up the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and because everyone's been raving about this as well for years, I'm just a little late because Tarte, you know, it's expensive and it's not in England, so you have to be very careful about what you buy. And this is what it looks like. It's got, I love like the wooden bit on it. I think that that's like so cool and like so unique kind of thing. It feels and looks very moussey. But hopefully, you know, like if you blend it out with a beauty blender, sometimes it becomes a bit more, I want to say looser, but I don't think that's the right term for foundations. It becomes like, not so thick, like watery, but kind of. But yeah, that's pretty much what that is. I then picked up this from Marc Jacobs as well. This is the, I want to say Instamark, but I don't know if he's just hashtagging himself. It's the Light Filtering Contour Powder, and mine is in the shade 14 Mirage filter maybe. It's the one where it's a bit more banana powder and quite cool toned, and I got these to obviously set my highlights and to contour with. I don't think I'd use it to bronze because it's quite coolish, but that's just what it looks like there. Next off, I picked up a bronzer from Sephora's own brand. This is the Bronzing Face Powder. It's in the shade Costa Rica number 6, and it looks like so it's got a cute little sun print on it, and it's quite red toned and with like glittery in it, so it is much a bronzer and not a contour. So I'm excited to see what he is like on the face. Next, I picked up another Kogan Dough Aqua Foundation. I picked up one in the complete wrong shade and I gave it away, so now I've gone for a darker shade. This is the shade 143. And the look of the Sephora website, this is the darkest one they do. I don't know if that's just Sephora's product or if it's just like in general that that's the darkest one that they do, and it looks like that. And then it is quite like liquidy. It's aqua foundation, isn't it? Yeah, it's aqua foundation, so it's very thin and very liquidy. I don't think I'd wear this when I'm like super tanned. I'd probably wear it like on a date like today. Then I picked up another Becca Shimmer Skin Perfector in the shade Champagne Pop. This is the one that's with Jaclyn Hill because mine is like shattered to pieces, so I picked up another one. Then I picked up another one of my baby. This is the Sephora Highlight Lowlight Face Contour Duo. You guys who have watched my channel know how much I absolutely love this. Oh my god. The reason I haven't used it in many tutorials lately is because my contour is broken completely. Like I can't use it, so I had to buy a backup. But it's back. We're back. We're together still. I'm obsessed with this. You guys know how much I love it. I feel like the colour is right, the creaminess is right, the blendability is right. So that's the contour side. You guys know about it. The highlight side, I haven't really experimented or used. I want to, but I've just... Something you guys need to know about me, okay? I love makeup, don't get me wrong. I love it, but I'm scared of it. Like, I'm scared of the unfamiliar, if that makes sense. And I haven't heard anyone rave about this whole stick thing like I do. So I don't know how people feel about the highlight side. I mean, like, it's just very yellow. Like, it's not even like a whitey yellow. It's just yellow. So I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna test it off camera and come back and let you guys know how I feel about it. But you guys know that I love the cream contour side so much, so I'm so glad I'm doing this haul and I can use them now. Then I have a Burberry Fresh Compact Glow. It comes in a little pouch. Things that come in pouches are always good. And it looks like that. It's just got the Burberry sign thingy on it, maybe, I don't know. And then it's just like that. I think this is a face powder because yeah, it's a face powder, and it's a face powder, so I'm going to try it with that bronze brush by Marc Jacobs, and we'll just see how it works, you know what I mean. So yes, my predictions were right. This is a great face powder brush as well, and the powder is quite nice. There's a smell to it, doesn't it? When do powders smell? It's a nice smell though, so yeah. I'll let you guys know how I feel about that. Then I picked up a Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof 12-Hour Concealer. And it looks like so it's like those sticky wind-up ones like the Shiseido one, which you guys know I love, and that's it there. So you see, that's the Sephora one there, and then that one's that one. I would obviously highlight with this, but this, like, I just don't know what to do about it. Then I picked up something which I'm really excited about. I've heard about a lot of it on YouTube. I've just never had the guts to spend the money and get it. It is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Sensual Skin Enhancer. And it's like that concealery thing that everyone's like raving about. That people have raved about it for so long. And it's just there. They say like it's amazing, it's really like pigmented, and it's really amazing to like highlight with. They said that it's very thick though, but I don't mind thick. Like, y'all know I'm thick too. So I don't really mind thick concealers anyway, but I've just been eyeing it up for ages, and I finally just bit the plunge and just did it. And then finally from Sephora is one of their own concealers. This one is in the shade 03 Fondant. And oh, it's quite pinky. Oh, I didn't know that. There it is there. It's quite pinky, but it'd be perfect to lift those under eye circles because I'm getting a lot of those. I'm not sleeping very much, guys. I'm gonna put it out there. So that is everything from Sephora, and now I'm gonna move on to MAC. So from MAC I got quite a few bits, as you guys can see. I kind of went onto MAC for like one thing and a lot of stuff happened along the way. I still actually want to get one more thing from MAC, but I'm going to get that today later on. It's just a blush, a pro long wear blush in the shade Stubborn. But everything else I've pretty much got, so we're just going to dig in and see what happened. Right, so I first got a MAC Mineralized Foundation Loose. This is in the shade Light, and it comes in like a little pot like this, and then it's just a loose pigment. As you guys know, it says foundation. Obviously I'm not going to use this as a foundation. I want to use it to set to my under eyes with, because, and like to bake with, because I've got the pressed powder one in Light Plus and I love that, but I just want to use this one to bake with as well, because I find loose powders are a lot easier to bake with than physical pressed powders. I then picked up a shaping powder in the shade Emphasize. This is what I went on to MAC for, because they've been sold out of it for ages and they finally got it back, so I was like, hi! Then I got another mineralized foundation powder thingy. This one is in the shade Medium Dark and it just looks like so. This one is probably going to be a bit more for my face, but I also like to use loose powders to bronze with as well. I think they're really natural as well, so hopefully that'll be dark enough for me to bronze with where it doesn't look too weird. Then I got a paint stick. This is in the shade Pure White and it just looks like so. It's literally just a stick of white, and this is going to be perfect for when you want to make your eyeshadows like pop, especially when you're using colours. It can work for dark colours as well, but mainly for bright colours it'll make them like super pop and like vibrantnicity. Can we just pretend for it? I then got the MAC Miley Cyrus matte lipstick. This is the Viva Glam 2. I haven't got the first one. I wasn't really a fan of it, but the second one is right up my alley. It's like an orangey red, which is like freaking to die for. It's gonna make tan skins look bloody amazing. I promise you, like that is so good. It's so good. Then I picked up a bunch of their lip liners. By the way, I got a lot of this in duty free, so that's why I spent so much, because I got most of it in duty free. But anyway, I'm not going to swatch every lip liner, but I'll tell you what I got. I got a double time one, which is like a nice nude, In Control, Voltage, Cultured, Oh Honey, and Good Timing. Then I got a few brushes by MAC. I got the 195 brush, which is more like a concealer brush. This is going to be great for my eyebrow concealer. Then I got two 242 brushes. These are like eyeshadow brushes. They're going to be great for when you're using pigment to get wet, because they're synthetic, so it's going to be perfect just to pack colour on with these. I then picked up a chromographic pencil in the shade Pure White. It's just a white eyeliner pretty much. I then picked up a MAC set powder in the shade Invisible. And this is just a massive tub of invisible loose powder pretty much, and I got this because I want to get into setting my face, but I just don't want to do it too cakey and too heavily, so I've got a lot of invisible loose powders just to lightly brush on my face to make it matte but not like stiff, if that makes sense. Then I got something that I've never heard anyone speak about, and I don't even know why I got it, if I'm being honest. It's the Studio Finish Skin Corrector. I mean, it just looks like that, and it's in the shade Light Peach. It's sort of like the Studio Finish concealer, but it's not at the same time, and I was just like, okay, but that's just what it looks like, and it's in the shade Light Peach. Then I picked up a couple of the Vampify lip glosses, because these came out in duty free before they came out anywhere else, and they like sold out within seconds, and I understand why. They're incredible. This one is in the shade Hyper Fabulous, and it's a nice brownie nude shade. These are lip glosses, they're not those liquid lip glossy things, and this is what this one looks like here. Like I said, this is in the shade Hyper Fabulous. Then I got the shade Anything But Demure, I don't know. And these are all like nudie shades. This one's a bit more of a purpley nude, and I just got nude shades because I didn't want to risk it. When there's a nude thing, I always go for a nude because you never know what it's going to look like and like the texture and shizzle. And then I got the shade Tuned In, and that's it there. Then I picked up a Studio Finish concealer in the shade NC20. You guys see me use this on my brows all the time. I just needed a backup because mine was pretty much finished. I also picked up the Miley Cyrus Viva Glam 2 lip gloss, and this is just there. It's just very paley orangey red shade, pretty much like the lipstick but just lip gloss form. Then I got a Chromaline in the shade Primary Yellow, and as you guys probably can tell, it's just a nice yellow shade. I absolutely love MAC Chromaline. I think they're amazing. I love the pigmentation of them, and I love how smooth they actually are on the eyes. Then I got a pigment glittery thing, yeah, a glitter from MAC. This is in the shade 3D Black, and it's just a black glitter with a lot of silver in it, and I just think this is going to be perfect for like the darker looks that I'm going to be doing, and it's just gorgeous basically. And then the last thing I got this morning, and it's from the collection Go Leo. I don't know, I'm not even going to attempt to say it. It's their new collection. I went online to get some of the stuff and it all sold out, so I was like cool. So I got the last thing that they had. The packaging looks like this, and then the eyeshadows look like so. There was a warm palette one as well, which I did want, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but instead I just settled for this one because this is one that I like as well. So it's just got a really nice vibrant blue shade here, a nice brow bone highlight there, a blue glittery shade there, and a nice dark black. So that is all that I have got from MAC and Sephora. Don't worry, there won't be any hauls coming soon because I'm shopped out for a while now. Like, I've stocked up enough. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share and subscribe to my channel, and until next time guys, I will see you guys soon. Bye!